Hey Scoutie, the volume settings on your the software, the recording software, maybe in the operating system of your microphone is pretty low. Low. I had to crank the speakers way up to hear what you had to say. And then I forgot I had cranked the speakers up and listened to somebody else's video, and it hurt my ears. That makes me sad. So I just wanted to let you know. I think that sociologists and biologists ought to spend more time talking to each other. I think that our behaviors, the purpose that we give ourselves, is more a combination of instinct and learned behavior than we would like to admit. Our goal-setting behaviors, the relationships we have with other people, things we do that we enjoy in life, caring about society in general, caring about the future of our species. I think there's more instinct in there than we'd like to admit. So as far as meaning, which is really what he was talking about, meaning, you're right, nature wouldn't care. Nature can't care whether the human species goes extinct or not, or whether we ruin the planet or not. We're the only things that can care about stuff like that. Well, okay, maybe not. In a human sense, we're the only things on this planet that can care about stuff like that. I'm sure that a dog cares if we ruin the earth, but his idea of it would be so different from our idea of it that it wouldn't be recognizable. But that's about mental differences between species, and we're not going to go into that. None of us are an expert on such things. But at any rate, we're talking about deep, meaningful things about existence, about the nature of humanity, about the purpose of life itself. And besides our biological drives and the learned behaviors that have successfully been passed down due to, I guess you would call it a meme natural selection, there's nothing else to it. I would think that the purpose that we assign to our individual lives are a combination both of our instincts and of learned behaviors that have been successfully passed down through time. And that if we try to put any more significance on it than that, we're really kidding ourselves. And that we're more instinctual and animalistic than we'd like to think. That we try to remove ourselves too much from the rest of the animal kingdom than we really deserve, and that as such we have as much purpose as the snail that's cleaning the fish tank downstairs right now. And that if it bothers you to think that way, it's probably for a reason. But any sort of purpose beyond that, if it bothers you, it's probably because we're designed to think of things in a larger sense than that, because it's been advantageous for us to do so in generations past. Yeah, it's a bit humbling to think of yourself as just an instinctually driven pack animal But I don't think we're too much removed from that. I don't think there needs to be a necessary distinction between us and, say, a pack of wolves. The details are different, but the basic motivating factors, I think, are the same. And purpose, in the sense that we want to discuss in these grand things, it's artificial, it's an illusion, and doesn't really exist. But that's just my take on it. I'm sure everybody else has different opinions, and I'm sure that my take is brutal and harsh to some, but works for me.